you feel like rain in the morning, giving me mixed emotions, and it's too much sometimes. Mix the potion, mix it up, girl, put it in motion. Are you burning or dying? There's no compromising. Make up your mind, we're running out of time. It's so hard to try, but it feels one-sided. Just make up your mind, lay it all on the line. So deep in it that I can see the bottom. So deep in it that I can see the bottom. Pulling your thorns out my clothes. Your poison is spread to my soul.
Hey everybody,
Hello, hello, hello.
what is going on with y'all? How y'all doing?
Very good.
I'm here.
You here? We here, we there, we all here together.
I'm not even gonna hold you. I should be playing Hogwarts Legacy right now.
Honestly, we should all be playing Hogwarts Legacy right now and literally priorities. I hate being a grown up sometimes, but
Man,
this is
I'm
where
like,
we at.
I didn't even want to go to work today.
This is one of those things you take off to work to play, like one of those grand releases. Like you gotta say, hey, fuck everything. Give me like all my snacks and all my drinks in one area, set them up, and then just binge gaming.
Like, okay,
At least 10 hours.
Okay. So, like, I guess it released at 12 for everybody in whatever city, country, state you're in. But here in Los Angeles, it released at 9 p.m. yesterday. And I could not get on because I refused to start playing it without getting my freaking drops from linking it to my my Pottermore account. But they need the Pottermore servers go down because everybody was trying to log in and link their accounts.
Yeah, that's why I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait till the weekend where I have time where I can devote some time and play and not be bothered with anything else. So
yeah, I mean it was up and working again today, but it just took me 2 hours to link that shit last night.
I'm ready. I'm ready for all the negative comments for no reason about it. I'm already.
Did you see that someone already created like this little like website like algorithm where like you can type in a streamer's name on Twitch and see if they streamed the game on Twitch?
I'm already seeing people on TikTok just like, if you play this
like
game,
so
if you play this game, you're a transphobe. I'm like, what is going on?
So extreme. Listen, I knew what Harry Potter was before I even knew what a trans person was. This is my childhood. This is
made by EA, right? I think the game was made by EA, but I think they put out a statement like, even though they stayed sourced to the material, but it has nothing to do with, the actual writer.
Yeah, I think I heard someone say that they actually made a trans character in the game. I'm not sure.
Yeah, they made sure there's like we're gonna put a stick and push you all the way the fuck over there.
But like, if you're a Twitch streamer, they're already doing hate raids on people who are streaming the game. So like, you're playing the game, and then a whole bunch of people just pop up in your stream, and they're like calling you all kinds of trans. Like, you guys are delivering way more hate to me than I am to any person for playing.
Just trying to enjoy the fucking game, and the character creation looks crazy. The especially for black people, the textures, the hair, like let's
them curls was giving
the games we don't look raggedy in. So
the fades was fading. Like, it looked clean. It looked clean. I was excited.
But if
EA save the hate for her Twitter.
If EA made it, the microtransaction is going to be insane for it. So it goes.
Probably.
Was it actually EA?
I think it was. I think it's EA. I could be mistaken.
I don't think it was EA.
If so, get ready.
Wow, I'm gonna look it up real quick because I hate being wrong. On the air. So let's fact check that.
On the internet.
On the internet. Developer. Who's the developer? Avalanche Soft. I've never even heard of those guys.
Yeah.
Not EA.
Yeah.
Maybe not carried by EA, but there are of Warner Brothers. Oh, okay. Or WB. So that makes sense because WB Interactive, they own all that shit. So.
Well, yeah, WB has all the rights to everything Harry Potter.
Okay, good. So, this ain't sell out to EA. EA will find a way to get their money worse 10 times over anyway.
Oh, they will.
You can't.
They will. Plus, EA has horrible models.
Anything associated with Harry Potter without WB's stamp of approval, like.
Yeah. All right. Anyway, hello to folks out there. We get sidetracked really easily when new shit come out. As you can see, highly excited about that. Chorus, hey, card experience here. What's going on? Yo, Lala So Random over there.
Oh yeah. Random. Don't forget to Z. Catch me on all platforms at Lala So Random. If the name's not there, neither am I.
All right. We also got Roll with a whole atlas and a bunch of stuff in the background that could be used for a seek and find.
Yeah, ignore all of that. Or don't.
Obama? See, you never know what you can find. Like,
as soon as you told me to ignore it, then I started paying attention.
I'm sorry. Put attention to it.
You can't Vanna White your background and expect me to ignore it. She was like, ignore all of this.
Obama.
I mean, we don't need to ignore Obama, but I'm.
Shout out to Hoochie Coochie Man.
Oh, I know who that is.
There you go.
I love you too. You know I do.
Make sure he's not
with the spit sign job.
As always, it is a pleasure.
Jump on YouTube and see your real name. If you're there. Right.
It's Cam's turn now. Say hi to
AKA.
I was gonna get an alley-oop, but you know.
I thought she was too. I was waiting for it. I don't know what's going on.
We just
waiting. That's my fault.
You know,
I was waiting for the response. Like, hey,
sex this much.
Amazing Spider aka hungover, not heartbroken. Don't fuck your coworkers. Protect your peace. And we here on a Tuesday.
Hungover, not heartbroken. I like that one.
Hey, right. You know, I'm just going through the motions. Not those motions, but the other motions. And I take a sip.
Hey, 1 out of 2 is better than being 2 out of 2 in that situation.
Yes, I agree. I have a question, guys. All right.
Here we go.
Answer.
It's completely unrelated to any of this stuff. Completely unrelated, right?
The best question.
I love that unrelated topic.
I got a drug test.
Oh.
You're gonna fail.
You do to me like that? Listen.
Because we know how much drugs you do.
Listen. No. Listen, you gotta hear
immediately.
You gotta hear the backstory, okay? Because it's been 4 weeks. It's been 4 weeks. I haven't had anything for 4 weeks. I'm still gonna fail.
4 weeks? No. No, you're not gonna fail if it's just
See, look
weed.
at you.
For
And I
weed.
got
If it's
detox
just
tea.
weed.
I got detox tea and all of
Then
that.
you already knew the fucking answer.
No, because I wasn't sure because Google said that if you're a heavy
yeah.
chronic,
How bad heavy quantity is like Snoop Dogg quantity. Like if you smoking like Snoop Dogg, then yeah, that's just in your system no
She
matter how
might
long you wait.
be. She
I
might.
mean, you don't know my life like that.
I'm sorry, you smoking pounds of weed a day?
No, I'm not. No, I wasn't. Well, I wasn't.
Oh,
I wasn't, right?
not before.
So
Yeah.
I should be good. 4
Your
weeks is
changed
good,
woman.
right?
You should be fine without having to go to WebMD.
Okay, because I was all up and through WebMD, and right? My own
I'm
people.
just being real. I just know what you. I've seen what you do. So I'm
It's a
just
part
saying.
of listen. He jumped to conclusions and didn't hear the whole story.
Exactly. You didn't know because I haven't done anything
You
in
should
4
have
weeks.
started off with, hey, I ain't smoking 4 weeks. But yeah, I would definitely still drink, a good half a gallon of cranberry juice every day.
Okay.
Yeah,
I
I mean,
haven't
like,
been drinking
Just
cranberry
for
juice as
safe
well.
measure.
if they do hair follicles, that shit don't even matter, right?
I'm just doing the urine.
Oh, okay.
You
So,
should be fine. Are
are we
you
confident?
in Pennsylvania or are you in Maryland?
I'm in Maryland.
Isn't it illegal there to not hire folks who fail drug tests now?
I think that takes effect like in the summertime. I don't think it's taking
Later?
effect
Okay. 'Cause I know
yet.
you can do that in Philly now because you can test positive and they're still not allowed to, not qualify.
Yeah, well, because it'll be legal recreationally here in like
Okay.
June or something like that.
Oh, yeah.
So I know.
So you just gotta hold off a little bit more. It's all right.
Yes. I'm gonna take my test tomorrow. So I just wanted to see, I just wanted some opinions because Google was not doing me no favors.
See, you good after 2 weeks. She
2
knows.
weeks. All right.
She knows.
Y'all make me feel better. That made me feel
All
better.
right. So by Wednesday we should have you all nice and red eyes, right?
What's the easiest one to pass? The spit one?
Probably, or like the blood one. I feel like
I think
it
urine would
said
be the best, easiest.
no, urine is like one of the hardest. Hair
Is
is
it?
the
No, urine was
hardest because that
hard.
stays for like months.
Because
But
they have
urine
all
hair's
these
the
different
hardest.
things to try
I
and
think
do.
I think urine is the easiest to cheat.
Is it?
Probably.
Man, niggas make a
I thought
way.
about
I
cheating.
tell you, they
You
put
will
the
always find
fucking
a way.
the pee in a
I wouldn't know.
condom. This I've seen some things and I've heard some things, and like people will go to the utmost farthest depths
Don't the temperature
to
matter?
pass that thing.
That's
The
why you gotta
temperature
keep it
does
up
matter,
under there. You gotta tuck it.
and some folks keep it in a thermos. Like, trust me, yeah.
That's what I was
Imagine
gonna do.
somebody like using the
Put it in the
thermos
back of the
after,
toilet
like,
tank.
hey, did you just use my thermos? That's my thermos.
They keep it warm.
Listerine. What we doing with the Listerine?
Oh, that's for the
Oh, for the
mouth swab
spit?
one.
Oh,
Mouth
okay.
swab.
Yeah, I heard
straight
someone saying that
alcohol.
if you suck on a penny before you do a spit test.
Do not suck on copper.
I would not recommend.
And I almost thought you said penis. I was like, definitely that's not the way to pass the test.
If it's a
Suck a penis
good,
before you go in.
penis,
That is wild.
could be a really good clean penis. I mean,
Imagine if that was true though. Jesus Christ.
just be standing outside of the test spot, like, hey, I got some penis.
Right, like who's putting penis in their mouth like they're like a fucking kindergartner?
Listen, I don't know the rules. I don't smoke.
We just throwing random shit out there.
Obviously, there has to be a 80K.
Yeah, that is wild behavior.
salary.
I remember, like, I had
pennies.
this one job, and everybody had to take the drug test, and only for some reason, I don't know what the fuck happened. Like, everybody failed except for like 2 people, so they made everyone take it again. And then
also
one
an option as well.
person got fired because their drug test came up with some shit that nobody else's test came up with.
That guy had cocaine.
And everybody's trying to figure out, what was he on? Meth? Like,
why would they? This is happening in Cali. Why are they drug testing people? I mean, like, what are they
this
testing?
was years ago, though. This was years ago.
Okay.
Before they got all cool and inclusive.
Yeah, this was like back in like 2007, I think.
Right now, like, you do ketamine, fucking, you're welcome to the team, buddy.
Drugs are
Like,
bad.
But they can still drug test you in Cali, like especially if you're going for like a government job, because it's not federally
Yeah.
illegal.
yeah, I remember. Yeah, don't eat poppy seed like bagels or whatever. That poppy seed will pop up as in like you're testing for weed.
Yeah.
No, stay away from poppy seed. I remember that because that's fucking Seinfeld episode.
But it's crazy because do you know how many like poppy seeds you actually have to consume in order for it to like give you a false positive?
A
There's
lot of
of
fucking
them.
poppy.
A whole
Like a
lot.
lot of them, and people are just like, no bagels.
I mean, the best way to pass the drug test is what Hollywood says. Just give the person that's hiring you some head.
Give them
Skip
some
the whole
slop.
face.
Get
You
the
just
dough.
skip the whole face. Straight
Also,
to the top.
I like your shirt, Carter.
Go fucking birds. It's
Birds.
on
The
Sunday.
birds.
I unfortunately had to root for them because I just like Patrick Mahomes with intense.
That should not be the reason for you to just.
What do you mean? That's very justifiable.
That's very justified. I feel like
He's from Philly, so
I have to.
but it's
I
not
have
his
to.
team.
I
But
have to
even
root for
then,
them,
you
like
have to.
by proxy. Like, no, like I kind of feel like I don't have a choice.
Fuck
Like,
out of here. She's not winning by 20. Wait, see, that's that bullshit. That's that fan shit.
I'm
It's not even
not
realistic. Not
If
even
they
realistic.
win, I'm just gonna be like, the city's gonna
Oh,
riot.
fucking birds.
And so I mean,
The city's gonna riot regardless.
Yeah, we will riot regardless. Well, no matter what happens, we are riding high. Everyone says that we're favored to win, and rightfully so. The reason I will call bullshit when I see it, but rightfully so. Out of every category, we are winning in this game. So
if
I
you
don't
read
see
this-
us losing.
if you read the script, y'all are supposed to win by 3. I mean,
See, that's the thing. That's another thing.
Not
Like
the
there's
script.
By 3.
NFL is scripted just like WWE.
Yes.
And but the last script is like 15 scripts that get sent out, so all of them have different things. So the person who leaked that one is probably going to get murked.
yeah, just
For leaking that information.
Just don't give it to Tom Holland. That's all. You could
Right. All right, fucking birds. I'm pumped. I'm throwing a Super Bowl party.
They
Everyone's
don't
invited.
do it like they do Game of Thrones, where they send out like all of these fake scripts, and then you don't get to know what is the real script until you get to the official script reading.
Pretty much.
Right.
Yeah, they
Pretty
do the
much.
water.
But
bottle.
that throws everything in my life into question. All this betting shit is like, what's the point now if everything's scripted and I can't get what shit right and this wrong?
You just better bet on the writers.
Somebody owes me fucking money.
Bet on the writers.
That's all I know. Yeah, don't be a fucking hater, dude. Go birds. Ride for your city.
What's a Hurts fan?
Hurts? Our quarterback.
Oh. No, I'm not.
What? What?
What's happening?
Well, join the bandwagon. Get on the Philly train.
I'm rooting for the team. Is that not enough? I have to like be a fan of the quarterback?
You gotta give away your half
Everything.
3/4.
No,
of
that's
your
y'all been
Everything.
too much. Y'all been extra. She
My
don't
team
do
not
it.
Everything.
My team ain't even here. Like I don't even know when they got put out. I don't even think they made it to the playoffs. Like
Who's your team?
the Colts.
My team is also not here. So
Mm.
Yikes.
Oh God, I hate all you guys right now. Oh.
What's wrong with the Colts? They just had a bad year for a while.
Okay. All right, moving on.
In my defense,
Moving on.
in
What's wrong
my
with the Colts?
defense, okay, no, listen. In my defense, when I first decided to start watching football and taking interest in football, the Colts was a really good team, and they had a really great quarterback.
When was that?
Somebody Peyton Manning there.
Like Peyton Manning, even then, it wasn't really a great team.
Yes, they were.
It really wasn't. They only won one championship
I feel like they were a great
with
team.
Peyton Manning. How many
They
years
would
ago
win
they
like
got that
every
team?
single game throughout the season and then get put out during like the freaking playoffs. And I was
Well,
like,
that makes you a fan.
and that's why I don't like the that one team that wins all the time.
You can control the game with penalties. And by the way, the referees for the Super
Patriots. I
Bowl,
hate the Patriots.
referees for the Super Bowls have given out the most
Damn.
penalties per game for the last 2 seasons. So that is going to be something to look at. Back-to-back penalties on top of that too. So
It's all the way scripted. Shout out to Arian Foster for giving the leak on that one.
right, and if something happens on Super Bowl morning, then it wasn't him. Just saying.
What we got on the queue for tonight?
Yeah,
Today, like,
Down.
Tom Brady
Super Bowl
wants to
talk. Tom Brady's going to come out of retirement. He's going to fucking play for the Niners. I
What's
see
your
it
Super
coming
Bowl
in a couple
plans?
weeks. I'm throwing a fucking party.
You're throwing a party, or you're going to?
Throwing a party, and I'm going to the Super Bowl
Party! No, I'm joking.
after party after we
an
win.
after party.
I'm
That's
hitting the
dangerous.
streets.
It's gonna be dangerous out there.
I'm hitting the street. This shit was wild. So when we won the division title, we was out in the streets. You seen the videos on Instagram?
Yeah, I saw. I
Niggas
watched
are
it.
on cars
I was
shooting
like, this
fucking
is
fireworks, and
madness.
it
Chaos.
was lovely though. It was like a couple. I would like at least 10, 15,000 people down
See,
City
like
Hall.
the closest we had to that, because that's how LA used to get one like that. The Lakers, like, man, when we had Shaq and Kobe and everything, when we had the 3-peat, like, we knew better than to go outside.
Man, you stay in your goddamn house, Hollywood, rooting for the Chiefs. Don't be one of those
He's rooting for
fade
the
weather
Eagles.
fans. He's like, man, what a party at?
He's gonna be
afterwards?"
rooting for the Eagles, and then he's gonna put his money on the Chiefs. That's what's gonna happen.
Mhm.
Horrible person.
A safe bet.
I'll start at Broad and Fairmount and then work my way down. So that's where I usually be at. Anyway, topics for the night is sex work and the history of sex work, stigma of sex work, misconceptions of sex work, how to get into sex work, maybe? How to get out of sex work?
How to get out of sex work?
What sex work is the right work for you? And do you need to take a drug test for sex work? That's what Royal Application says.
You need to get out of it. Once you're in it, you can't get out.
I mean,
for some folks.
Well, I mean, for some people,
I guess for some people it is not. But is that sex work if you can't get out of it, or is that human trafficking?
I mean, if your pimp said no and you gotta hit the streets, you might have to go ahead and do that.
There's a difference between sex work and human trafficking.
But no, I mean, like, I think he means like on the way of like, this is the way of life that you know, like, you know.
They should legalize. I'm with you. They should be like Nevada and with the Bunny Ranch and have safe places
and so
for
that's
folks to
what we're
work.
talking about today on how it. I mean, it used to be legalized. It wasn't considered illegal in the United States.
Why is it
1910.
illegal now? It doesn't make sense to me. I don't understand.
And we're going with that. We'll try to find out.
Because of the church.
Oh, the church. Of course, the church. They have their opinions.
Which is so funny because the Roman Catholic Church, they used to just like turn a blind eye to sex work because they felt like it was the lesser of evils compared to sins such as like raping or
other things, and let alone they were in it as well.
Masturbating. They felt like that.
Father John was seeking into the brothels.
Was worse than sex work.
Shout out Hunchback of Notre Dame. The villain.
Sanctuary.
Folks who are watching, don't forget to go follow our Twitter page.
Use like Mary Magdalene as like an example. Like if she can reform herself, you can reform yourself. And then somewhere along the lines, and like,
that's the first misconception.
Didn't judge her.
Mary Magdalene was not the first prostitute to ever exist.
So
she was not.
She was not. Let's get that out there. Prostitution has been around since the I don't know. Let's say cavemen. Why not?
Cavemen?
Maybe.
Cavemen? Can you imagine? Like, what if I give you this? Do you give me bone? Like a big bone, like a rock?
You give me a wheel, a pebble.
I wouldn't say a wheel. That's crazy.
I'm sure it was some type of barter system.
a bartering system.
It has to been bartering system until someone was like, you know what?
I think
I'm
I
gonna
would
catch
give
a
him
lick.
my sex for like meat, like a really big hunk of meat. Like,
I mean, you give me slop, you get this T-Rex leg. I don't know.
Yeah.
How are you gonna do it?
yeah,
You get the brontosaurus bone.
like I can't kill that T-Rex, but you can kill that T-Rex, and I will pay you handsomely for it. But then after that, if he's really good at killing T-Rex, wouldn't I want to just like, you're mine. We're married now.
Yes.
I feel like that far back when we're talking about T-Rexes and brontosaurus bones, I think men were just taking it.
I'm pretty sure they was just taking it.
Yeah.
I mean, probably they use sex for, you know, shelter and, you know, protection, the regular caveman shit until caveman tricks.
The dragging by the hair and close the rock door behind
Right,
you.
that's what was happening. They
pretty
was just
much.
dragging them off.
If you build it, they
You
will
never
come.
know. Women might have been feisty back then. They might have been fighting, you know? Who knows? Who knows?
I definitely feel like they was
Source
fighting.
flop.
Because, but also the men probably fought over the women. Like, I want
Yeah.
that. I'm just gonna take it, and she'd be like, "Well, he won fair and square."
Probably.
And that's what chivalry
I'm
is
not
for.
gonna stay with a caveman who can't even protect me. If you can't fight off another caveman, how are you gonna protect me from the T-Rex?
And see these
That makes sense.
unrealistic and the unrealistic goals and standards has transversed to now. We couldn't fight the same tiger back in the day, so you leave us, and then now you want us to prove ourselves by this, you know,
or get with that hood
I'm
nigga.
just saying,
right?
Get with the hood nigga. That is no good.
Just get you a regular cave woman that nobody else wants.
So settle.
Of
Okay.
course they don't do that.
So settle.
course.
I mean, yo, don't forget, a lot of people today have multiple wives still. Like, it's a culture.
And if you can take care of them, I don't see anything wrong with that.
Exactly. I'm trying to get on that level.
But let's look at anatomy and history. You say that they had multiple wives. Women had multiple men. That's why the penis is shaped the way that it is. So let's reevaluate that way of thinking. A lot of men try to use that as a reason to have multiple wives when that's not really how things went.
Please elaborate, because that went over my fucking head. Come again?
So the penis is shaped like a shovel, right?
Like a
so
shovel?
that it can dig out. Yeah.
All right, dick check. Folks in the comments, is your dick shaped like a shovel?
I don't know, guy.
Or like a mushroom, however you want to describe it. But the reason for its shape is so that, you know, when one man is going in after another, he can kind of remove the semen so that he can insert his. So it's shaped like that to pull semen out.
Oh, okay. So I'm gonna need some source material, because as of right now, you telling me we just cream pieing the chicks, and then the next guy using his dick.
You were competing against other men. It was women who had the men lining up and down the street.
You wanted your seed to be.
Yeah, you wanted yours to win.
Go on.
Did you?
Where did we get here?
You did.
You
I mean, I can find you some reading material if you would like it.
Everything is about you want your seed to win.
No.
Why are we competing? Why is this
not for some harlot slop? No.
I mean, that's what animals do. They compete to have their lineage go on. We're animals.
Are we talking about a sex work or just like
what are we talking about here?
Oh, I thought we was on a sex work thing.
Okay. I don't know. She said dicks are shovels and mushrooms. She lost me. I got confused. My head started to hurt.
I was talking about the commenter. He referenced men having multiple wives, but if we go back far enough, it was literally the other way. It was the inverse.
We just shoveling come out of other niggas who came in before you and
dig that hole. Get
that hole
out of there.
You be shoveling your own out too.
What is?
I wonder
are we having the battle of Middle Earth and someone's pussy? What was going on?
Is that not still
Battle of Middle Earth? Is it a war going on? Sperm fighting other niggas' sperm?
I think that's Pinky, to tell you the truth.
And then we have someone who agrees 1,000%. So I don't
right?
fucking know.
I know. Come on now.
I need references. This is a show. We work on facts. I'm gonna need some references. We just can't be saying some crazy ass shit out here. Oh my god. Yeah.
I figure we're all animals in some way, shape, or form, and things were built certain ways. Like, hummingbirds got the wings it has so it could suck the pollen out, move backwards. The only bird that could do that, stuff like that. So God was just like, hey, I'm gonna build your dick like shovels so you can scoop out the whole sperm.
So,
God is crazy for that one.
Usefulness.
Do you want me to read what I found? Or are you going to just take my word?
Is it WebMD?
It's not. I mean, I could find a reputable journal article, but I don't feel like going through all of that. Is that necessary?
No, yeah, you don't have to. I mean, you don't got to Dr. Phil.
I'm digging. No more eggplant emojis.
Irrelevant. So I'm just going to skip a little bit.
Shovel emojis only.
There's an evolutionary reason for the shape. According to research from a team of scientists led by one Professor Gordon Gallup, the shape of the penis is there to allow it to scoop out other men's semen from a woman's vagina during sex.
He don't get no hose.
Clearly.
So
where did he get his doctorate degree?
Maybe he was a caboose in the train, and then
when he got to it, he was like, "Eureka! This is definitely what it's made for." Making my penis
as I continue to go down the Google search, everything says about the same stuff.
You know what? Okay.
It's crazy because you would think that that means that you guys have never just been like, hey, why is my penis shaped like this?
Right. Everything has a reason.
Googled why is my labia the way that it is.
The specific design.
My thing is, why am I scooping cum out with my dick?
So that yours
from
can
another
thrive.
person. Why am I fighting for this?
It's survival of the fittest. You want your lineage to go on. Isn't that what men always want anyway? Y'all still want that now?
Are we on the sex work stuff?
No, we are not. And that's the issue. Like, who is this person that needs to have this baby? I mean, is this like Beyonce or like Rihanna? We have to fight to make sure our seed gets through. Is this what this was made for?
Yes, she is. She is the prehistoric Beyonce, and you want your seed.
I don't know. I don't like to bash people, but since it's a prehistoric,
I mean, when you think about it, we are talking about sex work. We're talking about it through the ages. Prehistoric sex
she out of fucking pocket, and she needs to be.
Imagine you getting
reeled in.
A chick you wanted, and then the meteor comes down, just like I had other plans.
You just die for no fucking reason.
Get him out of here.
Okay, let's get out of the prehistoric era because we know that prostitution started in the BC. We did start in the BC area about 500 years, right? I think that's safe to say. It started
before the Bible.
Right. Well, I said 500 BC. So before all that shit got started, that's where it was. You've got your ancient, like Greece, Rome, India had that shit going on.
Asia.
Japan. Yeah, Asia, Japan. They had some shits. But I think we all seen Greece. We all seen Spartacus. We all know what them fucking whorehouses look like. It was just fucking free roaming.
Free fucking on hay.
Free fucking on hay and just dimly lit places. anything that she did in Game of Thrones is pretty much
Game of Thrones. Like those whorehouses used to look lit. I'm sorry, they did.
Listen. The smell. I just want to know what the smell was.
Funk.
I feel like a whorehouse probably came with like its own bath.
Funk. They didn't.
There was this one scene in Game
they probably had some
incense that I'll never forget. And this woman of the night comes out of just servicing this other guy, and before she goes into walking into another room, Littlefinger stops her, wipes him off of her mouth, and then, pats her on the behind before she goes into the next room. And then the next guy sees her. He's so happy to see her, and he just starts tonguing her down. And I'm just like,
And that's why it was like, just
they gotta know what they're getting into. Come on now.
They have to know.
No holds, every sexual encounter back then must have been just no holds barred. It's just like whatever.
You know what's crazy about when you think about like just like courthouses in general, like the body count thing would actually be the exact opposite. The body count conversation, because like it's like, oh, you want somebody who's at a low body count, but if you were to go to the whorehouse, you want that whore that everybody wants. Because she knows what she's doing. This is why she gets the top rate. This is why she gets the penthouse room, and not everybody can afford her services.
I mean,
they wait for her. They wait for her to be done.
She got the tricks. She got the tricks. You know.
Time to
whip $100. You trying to fuck everybody in there?
You a rich man.
You can buy the whole place for $100.
Exactly. You bought it. It's all yours.
You can shut it down.
Them whorehouses had to smell like a 7v7 full court game. Just like
man, just full funkified. Ain't no way around. Ain't no way around
it.
What I like
the most about it is that you're selling sex, but I like that you're selling a fantasy. You think you could get someone who looks like this. Your wife looks nothing like this.
I think that's the most of the appeal of it.
Listen, it was poor. It was an arranged marriage.
Yeah.
You didn't get what you wanted. So
I think so. I can't imagine going to a whorehouse and getting like someone that I didn't want.
Well, that's a good thing. You get the
that would be no.
This is not what I paid.
I mean, I'm sure the refund policy says no refunds.
Yeah, I'm gonna get a refund. I didn't even touch her, sir.
I don't like this whore. Can you please provide me another?
Hey, you drop whatever coins on the floor,
and the maiden just like horse. And line them up.
I would spend good coin to just go into a whorehouse and pay the horse to fuck each other. I like to watch.
I'm sure you can find that somewhere for free.
Not back in those days.
Yeah, I'm sure a lot of people.
It's like live action porn at that point.
Yeah,
which is another form of sex work.
All that bristle pussy just rubbing up against each other is something to
bristle.
Can you imagine? Okay, imagine a time period like Greek and Roman eras where you go actually to like a freaking theater. There's a stage. There's all the platforms and seats, and on the stage there is a man and a woman, and they're doing the do. It's porn. They used to do that.
Yes.
No, I can't imagine that. But now I'm trying to.
Policy in the crowd, or are we just pulling our cock?
I don't know if it was customary to touch yourself like that, but like it's crazy because a lot of times men would play the roles of women in like plays and stuff. Like they would put on wigs and stuff. They wouldn't let women act. But when it came to like a porn, they would cast women.
We're gonna utilize you for what you
and on top of that, just since it's Greece, there was a lot of man on man action as well.
Moan and I can
just as much. I think it's safe to say that there was the most time where people were bi where it wasn't Greece period because everybody.
Definitely. Like guys would have whole boyfriends that go home to their wife. Like they had a wife because it was socially acceptable, but their wife knew that they had.
And everyone popular, even the noble people. Hey, Julius Caesar was bi. Yeah. He had some male lovers.
Which it still begs the question because I firmly believe that a woman gives better head to a woman than a man can because we know what we like. And I just
stay away. Stay away.
Guys gotta know what the guys like.
No.
Yes. You have a whole wife. You have a whole wife because it's socially acceptable, but you still go back to your boyfriend.
What are you talking about?
She's going back to the fact that girls eat girl pussy better, so men must biologic suck dick better than women.
It makes sense, does it not?
Does not
It makes sense.
It does not make sense.
It makes all the sense in the world.
But
Y'all just want to deny it.
What you like better than you?
Listen, with a straight face, right? Just make it make sense.
It doesn't. It does not compute.
Get the smirk off your face and just try to make it make sense.
It makes sense.
It does make sense.
But how?
She just explained it. What else?
Okay, you would know what type of grip a man prefers. You would know how far in a man prefers.
Boom. I'm with you, Facebook user. I'm the same.
All guys say that.
Yeah,
no, it's facts.
That's your egos saying that.
It's not egos. It's a fact.
It's ego.
I'm sure she's watching. She can comment the other night that I blew her fucking world.
You don't have to do all that. This is called.
You know, you're right. You are right.
It's called moving the goalposts. That's what they're doing.
Right. That's what it is. That's exactly what it is.
Now we're trying to listen. Y'all
can't. And of course, your woman is going to want to stroke your ego a little bit. She's not going to be like, "Yeah, that girl, she was better than you." Ain't going to lie. Most people are not going to say that. Let's be real.
Oh Lord, it's called moving the goalposts, people. I'm trying to educate you on something.
By the way, folks out there, you know, Valentine's Day coming up. Hopefully, y'all put your orders in for your toys. Well, did you put in something for you?
No, I did not.
I haven't done it yet.
I'll put in something at some point, but
I'm going to.
Yeah, there.
Everyone find some love this Valentine's Day. Ugh, man, that made my fucking head hurt. I can't talk about that shit.
They're just spewing this rhetoric.
It's just,
you guys are in denial, and it's okay.
It's not denial. It doesn't make any fucking sense.
It's denial.
Yeah, now they're trying to spin doctor it.
The thing about it is, have you tried it to know otherwise?
Where's the violation button?
Okay.
I'm just saying, like, if you go to a glory hole, right, you don't know who's on the other side.
Oh God!
But why would I do that? He's 80% sure. That's a passing grade.
That is passing. It's good enough for me.
That's good enough for a lot of things. It's good enough for college. You know what I mean? That's good enough for certification. 80% is pretty good.
I had that too. Okay.
I'm really curious about who this is.
So y'all telling me, y'all both of y'all telling me that when y'all were with another woman, their hit was better.
I don't know if it's still the same person or not.
Oh,
dun, dun.
Cardi, the other Cardi.
The other Cardi.
Let me know.
Cardi out as he's not typing anything.
I mean, if you got them kind of skills and you got them kind of skills, I'm not going to take it away from you. All I'm saying,
I know there are some men who out there, they can hold their own, you know, next to a woman. But what I'm arguing is that there are women who can't hold their own next to a gay man.
And it makes sense. It just makes sense.
I mean, you guys complain about women giving head all the time.
Don't y'all though?
Oh,
there's been a few.
She didn't get it wet enough.
There's a few out there that don't know their way around a penis.
Come on now, come on. I'm just saying.
I mean that's fine.
I'm just saying,
but to say
process elimination, you know.
Also, I watch male on male, and I'll be like, oh, he's doing the damn thing.
Because they know what they're doing.
I just think it's all about attitude.
They know their way around.
I think it's all about attitude.
It is. It's about attitude. You have to enjoy what you're doing. And some women enjoy doing it, and some women don't enjoy doing it. But I don't think there's a gay man who doesn't enjoy it. It is him.
I like how they're selling it like they're in Best Buy trying to get you to buy this nigga to suck you off. It's like,
I'm not trying to get you to try it.
For science. Clearly for science purposes.
My thing is, if you never tried it, you don't really know.
Ain't gonna be me though. I have a horrible gag reflex. I can't even put a mouth guard to play football in my mouth without.
So okay, you haven't practiced, but I believe practice makes perfect. Perfect practice makes perfect. And a gay man who enjoys sucking dick, he's been practiced.
Okay. Yes.
He's been practiced. He's got a lot of practice.
We're going to give it up. We're going to give it to gay men, and you know what? Your homework is going to be to hit up the gay bars and ask the question: do gay guys get better head than straight females?
You know, they're trying to. This is
what you're going to have to. You're going to have to crunch the numbers and get back to me. Do the homework.
I know this in my deepest of souls.
It's going to be a peer-to-peer study between the both of y'all. Hit the streets.
Cardi, you're trying to
find the answers.
Cardi, you're trying to say proper preparation prevents poor performance.
But see, I don't need to ask gay men this question. I need to ask bi men this question.
Exactly. You have to ask bi men.
Because a gay man is women know.
Right.
My dick.
Well, they in the club still, so you go ahead and find out.
I mean, the vagina.
We'll come back.
The vagina does look like the inside of Yoshi's mouth, but other than that, I see why they'd be terrified.
We'll come back and circle. We're gonna put a pin in that.
Did you guys see the Twitter
circle around to that?
The different types of vaginas.
No.
Okay, so there.
We're about to hear something crazy. Here we go.
No. It was just a guy. He got on Twitter and he said something. He said something along the lines of like all vaginas feel the same, and he just got schooled entirely because a doctor got on there and said yes. In the beginning, it all feels the same, but if you reach past a certain point, they definitely all feel different. So if they all feel the same to you, you basically have, like that.
That's just a person who never had sex before saying this thing.
And then the rest of the quote retweets and stuff, it were like a doctor came on there and literally had like a diagram of like all of these I guess what do you call it when you pour something in there, like a mold of different shapes and sizes and types of the inside of the vaginal canal. Yeah. And they all look so crazy different. I'm like,
just how one dick is not the same, no one vagina is the same.
Yeah, exactly. But like the guy,
if
basically
pussy was the same for everybody, then there would be no cheating.
It was so good.
There would be no cheating involved. What's the point of cheating if the next woman has the exact same vagina you have?
That's what I used to say the whole time. I just thought, so I was ignorant. I thought that it was a wet hole for everybody. So I just didn't get it. I don't understand. But now you just got to get past a certain point, and it's all different. I understand that now.
Yeah, you do.
It's different once you get past a certain point.
You put your finger in yourself. You put your finger in her, and you be like, up, down, left, right. That don't feel the same.
I've never had that experience to make that comparison.
Well, I mean, how else would you know it wouldn't feel the same?
But I feel like my fingers would be long enough either way.
It doesn't need to be long. You go left, right. You go right in yours. You feel a wall. You go left in hers. You don't feel a wall. Clearly, two separate pussies.
Okay.
But she's saying that her finger's not going to reach past the wall,
right?
To get to the point.
You don't even need to go past the threshold to feel the expansion of it. You just need to just go in and go up.
Spoken like a person who goes past the threshold.
Well, yeah, we go plus ultra over here. All right. We had to move on. All right. So we did the ancient areas in Greece and everything. All right, let's speed it up to the Middle Ages where shit gets fucking heavy because now some reason sexual transmitted diseases exist. And there wasn't there before in ancient Greece when everybody was fucking everybody.
Wasn't it though? Like, was it really not?
Not that. No.
Wow, that's interesting.
Not until the Middle Ages, because somewhere between ancient Greece where they start to wash themselves, and then the Middle Ages where people stop washing themselves. Then all the fucking diseases and shit came out of nowhere. So
I don't feel like they came out of nowhere. I feel like they were identified. Because I feel like
more so, but there was like famine and other shit.
Didn't know why they were
because
dying.
People wasn't washing themselves or taking care.
This is how you get that.
Yeah.
Just in there, my lady. Can I share the syphilis with you?
And that was a thing. Like there was that, and that's why being pure was a big thing in that time, because that you wasn't touched and that you didn't have anything. So that's why that was a huge thing. Like, being pure is the way to be when you're trying to get with somebody. But I think I remember that from Kinky History. I posted on our webpage.
Yeah.
I remember that. Yeah, syphilis was crazy. Was crazy blown out. Everybody had it. I think 8 out of 10 people had syphilis. Yeah, it was that high. Yeah,
that's
the balls of little war, I guess, at the end of the day. So
yeah, it was that high, and that's another reason why
bad, right? You can die
they were
from that,
targeting
right?
younger women because they were virgins, and that's why getting them young was the way to go too.
Yeah, but if you got the syphilis and then you get a young one, now she got it too.
It didn't matter at the time because they didn't think that
that men can carry it.
It did have a term. I forget. I gotta go back and watch that Kinky History episode, but that clip. But yeah, that shit was crazy. I can look it up though.
That's a lot of folk. 8 and 10 folk.
Yeah, 8 out of 10 people had it.
Ooh, it's rough out there.
Don't forget, Al Capone died of untreated syphilis.
In prison, no less.
No, he died on a diving board, just like well.
I thought he was in prison when he died. And had
I thought he was just on a diving board, just like in an empty pool trying to fish.
Do they have diving boards in prison?
Could. I'm just saying he was on a diving board with a fishing rod trying to fish in a pool because the untreated syphilis was just fucking with his head so much. So.
What was that? Like people were talking about like the fish having syphilis or something.
I feel
black people don't eat tilapia. So
yeah, don't eat that, people. Mercury in that bitch.
I don't know.
What else?
The mercury's in record great.
Fish right now.
Damn. Well, any other fun facts? I know 16th, 17th century, they were starting to get banned. That was a thing too.
That's when it started.
Oh, Catholic Church wanted to shut that shit down.
Yes, prostitution and stuff like that. Yeah. And for the longest, prostitution seemed like it was the only form of sex work. For the longest.
Yeah.
It wasn't until they started actually attacking it and making it illegal that people started coming up with like, I'm gonna do this and this and this, and it all became under the whole umbrella of the sex work.
Shut down the slop houses. Crazy.
Yeah, I remember that. What was that show? Harlot. Ever watched that show, Harlots? Forget what.
I started watching it. I've seen a couple episodes.
Yeah, the madam running an English whorehouse.
Yeah.
That was interesting. I slightly remember it.
Who was it? There was I forgot who I was reading about, but I remember they were saying that like they banned sex work, but they did not ban basically selling people for sex.
Yeah, that's totally two different things.
They did not ban human trafficking for sex, but they banned sex work. So basically, if I got this little person and wanted to sell you them so that you could have sex with them, that's fine. But if I, as a person, want to sell my body, then that's illegal.
Can't get text.
Subtext.
That's insane. It's insane.
Yeah, that's where that came out.
A little strange.
That's the white man for you.
Different.
What the white man created a loophole, so
the government.
The government.
The government.
White man created the government, and then white man created loopholes within the government. Get what they want.
Actual
message. Happy Black History Month. Fuck.
Can we shout out Pootie Tang as a Black History Month legend? That's all I wanted.
All right. So I guess let's fast forward to our age now.
Mm-hmm.
So let's say from the 60s till now. How has it? What does sex work look like from the 60s till let's say 90s?
The 60s to the 90s. 1-800-CALL now.
Oh God.
Yes. the hotlines.
All time.
Oh yes, the hotlines.
Hotlines.
Right. Do they still have them?
Hotlines.
The sexual revolution came about in the 60s. So, folks were like, hey, free love, free this, you can do whatever you want. Free yams out there hitting the Woodstock, whatever. But women were like, hey, we're taking our sexual liberties back and we're going to do what we want with them.
And I feel like feminism played a really big part of it. But at the same time, feminism actually played a big part in it becoming illegal. It's so weird.
Yeah, sex was free in the 60s. I guess you just had to be there.
Like, okay, so
I wasn't,
feminism is part of the reason why it became illegal because the government was basically controlling sex work and saying they made it where women had to get weekly checkups. Like, and so feminists was like, oh no, you guys can't control what we do with our bodies, and this is inhumane the way you doing all of these embarrassing and rigorous like freaking I don't know, exams on women. But then later, push forward down the line, it's feminism who's like, yo, it's our bodies, our choice. Sex work should be legal.
Did feminism create titty bars or no?
The answer to that is no.
It's a fair question.
I guess it started when, like, you know, they started to cut up their bras in college campuses, you know, and some boy was like, you know what? I'm going to make that a profit.
They're gonna monetize this.
And then the first titty bar came up.
I 100% would have been one of the people out there burning my bra. Like, fuck bras.
And that was it. Like, hey, you don't like bras? Come into this building, and you know,
I hate them.
And folks would just give you just $1 bills until you can't fit them in a sock anymore or something.
That reminds me of the time when I like went to Vegas, and we went to Vegas and we had like went to a strip club, and the strip club it was kind of on the boring side, but then like this one stripper came out and she was kind of cute. She was probably a little bit thicker than all the rest of the toothpicks that was in there, but when she came out on the stage, it was like all the others, everybody who was at the other stages, they came out and gravitated to that stage. Right? But I was there with a bunch of guys or whatever. And so she came to me and she's giving me the dance. And like all the guys around me, they're like handing me ones like, put this on her. They're like, you know, if I have money, she'll stay in front of me. And now they're all standing behind me so they can get the show I'm getting. Right. But then she decides to take and pull me up on the stage and proceeds to pull my dress down and suck on.
You was part of the show.
All I remember from that night is the DJ yelling, "Customer titties," and all of these dollars started raining on
customer titties. Was there a bell?
Siren.
And she just like scooped them, and she started stuffing them in my dress and stuffing them in her own little outfit. And she's like, "Thank you, babe," and that was the end of her dance.
Oh,
you fucking came up.
I know, like to this day on my track record, like I've never left a strip club with less money than I came in with.
Okay.
Went to strip club the right way.
All right, so Lala was
I've been doing the wrong way this whole
time. Temporary sex worker
but
for about 2
songs. But I always go to give out money. That's the thing. I love giving out money. I love giving strippers money, but I be somehow getting money before I leave.
Oh, so not now in Vegas.
Put that on your 1099.
Okay, so I guess that's where going back into the day, women had most of the power and so on their bodies, but now it comes to the exploitation of men in the 20th century, that turning shit into a profit. So we have titty bars, we have 1-800 hotlines, we have porn, we have pimps,
we have sugar babies,
and escorts. Yeah, that's shit wild for me.
So you saying that
sugar baby lifestyle,
that men are being exploited?
No, I'm saying men are doing the exploitation of women's bodies at this point in time.
Well, I mean, a tale as old as time, but
the crazy thing about pimps is it was supposed to be a good thing. He was supposed to be a hired bodyguard.
Yeah.
Women would literally, they'd go do their sex work, and then the person would either try to not pay them, or they would try to do stuff she did not allow and stuff like that. And so the pimp was supposed to be a form of protection. And then the problem came with, he's offering a form of protection for a fee, and then his fee became greater than what she was, and then they started forcing the women.
That shit became like, let's be like 70-40.
Like,
and how did, you know what? Now it's 80-20.
How did they lose the power in that dynamic? You're my hired help, and now I'm your product.
Now it's like, you get nothing, and I'll give you money when you ask for it. Like, and I'm gonna dress all crazy. Crazy sidebar. Rule 101, you know, pimping and shit. If you're tricking by yourself, get your money up front. Rule number 1, you don't pay after the service has been completed. You get your money up front. I don't know. It's on our Twitter page. I don't know if y'all seen it. Quavo kicked out a stripper or a prostitute in the hotel lobby, a hotel hallway, and she has a fucking fire extinguisher trying to bang the door down. Like, give me my fucking money. And, you know, she out here with just draws Quavo. It's on the Twitter page. It's fucking hilarious. And hey, game 101, you get your money up front.
But that's why pimps were necessary, because you could get your money up front and then they rob you and beat your ass.
That too could happen later.
Well, yes. you can't clone out a pimp nowadays. So I mean,
but now then the pimp start beating the ass. That's crazy.
You okay, Royal?
No, she
was like, what the fuck was that?
I just saw a freaking feed about all like black newscasters. Y'all remember that black newscaster when the bug flew in his mouth? He's like, what the fuck was that? That's what she was.
No, it's out the window. Like, it's nighttime, but there was just these flashes of light, and I don't know what that was.
I thought it was either a fly or a serial killer.
No, I mean, I don't know what the fuck is going on outside that is flashes of light like that.
It is not rape because she allows you to.
Going on right now.
Yeah, just so you know, it is not rape.
Can't say it on the internet.
It's definitely robbery, though.
It's definitely robbery, but
nobody should ever work with him again after seeing that.
He gets 1 star. I'm sure.
Oh no.
I wonder if there's like a place where they can leave reviews. Like, do not.
There is. I mean, there was on Craigslist back in the day.
Craigslist or what? Backpage, probably.
No, Backpage. You know,
we don't have that anymore.
The Backpage party line era was crazy.
Oh man, that was a dangerous place to be.
that was the hood dark web right there.
You did not.
Dark web.
Did not want to be the person that had bad reviews on the Backpage. Oh man. Shit. So what else we got? The sex worker phone line stuff was gonna be interesting.
So they had some jobs posted on Indeed. I'm about to apply.
They still have those? We was just on that before the show started. Like, it's like, you know, phone operating sex still a thing.
But
I just looked it up. They definitely still have them. I'm gonna apply.
How would you
really?
Do you have to do those in person, or can you do them from home?
I'm assuming you can do it over the phone, because that's really all that matters, right?
Because I feel like you can do it from home, right?
It should be. I used to know somebody in high school who did it. Yes, she was in high school, and she was trying to get me to do it. She was talking about how easy it was. And I mean, she did her whole process over the phone.
Your voice is amazing. Where's she
out? Wow. Whoever that flashing light was, I'm like, oh, they got her. Oh, they got her.
Her friend was doing the first podcast. Shit.
Oh my goodness.
But yeah, back in the day, you had to go into a building to do it.
Just tell us.
I remember in Philly downtown, they had one for it.
She was on the phone in the hallway walking into the class. She was like, oh yeah, I just had a client. I'm like, are you serious?
I'm
for real? That's so scandalous.
So scandalous is how y'all got stalked.
I was too nervous back then, but I'm not anymore.
You think you can do it now?
She would get it.
Should we definitely do it now. She's making a lot of money. She was really making a lot of money.
What's your like? I know you can't put like a resume in, but like if you had a voice,
there was sexy
your resume. Like, are you like gonna work on a script or something like that and just like send it in?
They do give you scripts though. I remember that part.
Oh, they do? Okay, that's good. Because I feel like I wouldn't know what to say. I would probably kind of awkward. I need to practice, like watch some YouTube videos or something.
Yeah, they'll give you a script to keep them on the phone because
like,
you have to keep them on the phone.
You gotta go from there, I guess.
Right? Like I don't know. I feel like I would be weird, but I'll practice. I'm gonna do it. I'll give you all the numbers to my line when I get on there.
There you go. We got
what's the charge?
1-800 BAE-CHAN after dark. Jesus. You know, we charge, what, $5 a minute.
Oh my god.
Inflation, man. It used to be 99 cents a minute.
$9.99. Used to be more expensive to call Miss Cleo. So I mean, hey.
Hey, you pay for that sexy, silky voice to get you off. We here for you.
People still are interested in it when there's so many other options. Like you got OnlyFans, you can watch a cam girl. Like I don't know. It seems weird that they would just want to talk on the phone and do it that way.
Maybe they're old school because that was the way to do it in the 80s and 90s. I remember I used to call when I was a young boy just to hear them talk, and then like, can you get your credit card information? I'm like, nope,
nope,
not today.
First 5 minutes,
not today. Not doing none of that shit.
Funny. Using the free 5 minutes, but they don't want to upgrade at this point.
If you still, the jail call is a new collect call now. So I mean, it's still going under that today. So
yeah, folks will do it too for that.
Mm-hmm.
It's not a stink. So
I do too. I do appreciate some good phone sex though every now and again. It lets your mind explore.
Oh, well, maybe that's my problem. I don't think I have a great imagination. I want to see what's going on.
Oh, see, we can't hire. We can't hire you.
You want the guy to put the phone on the floor and just not on it. So just like,
I'm sure you get those guys. Yeah, ASMR.
Oh yeah, you're right. You're right. People are into that. Okay, it makes sense. It makes sense.
Listen, go get you an ASMR mic. Just go on TikTok, go to work. You'll be a hit. Easy work.
For real? I mean, I don't know what I would do. I just talk into it.
You just do stupid shit into it.
Right. We'll give you a script and a couple of keywords to say, and then you run off of that.
I seen this girl do an ASMR on TikTok, and she had like maybe like 2,000 people watching her just whisper into this mic and just eat random shit. I'm like, what the fuck?
That's fucking weird.
And it was like 8 a.m. I'm like, why? You can just do it. You can just breathe into it. And
there you go. We about to have an audition right now.
Oh shoot, I can do that. I think.
You just wake up.
So say shit like that. Let's say shit like "Yes, Daddy," or "I want you to come." Or I'm gonna fix my whole titty.
That's the thing about ASMR. They don't even have to say stuff like that.
You just be like, and we just watch somebody just pouring.
They just be like whispering random shit like, I went to go do my groceries today, and then I got cabbage and I got beans.
See, that makes my penis. That makes my penis soft. I don't want to hear that shit.
I'm just saying that's what they do.
Want
they
to
be
hear
talking about
that,
the most
and it's
random
crazy.
shit. And then they'll make a lot of noises. Like if you get nails, they'll just like get something and do like this.
Oh,
I'm about to try it out. I'm about to try it out. What I need a microphone. I will get one.
Get you a
real good one that picks up everything. Yes. Do I need to soundproof the room or something?
No, probably.
No, you gotta do that. You just got a really good ass mic.
I want to be whispering into a really, really good mic. I don't want to pick up everything else.
You can be multiple people. You can pick your characters out. You can be like, hood rat chick, or you can be some high class bougie hoe.
Listen,
or, you could be like a Barbie type.
I had
spend your tax money on a good
and
mic.
I literally would use different voices for
real. That's funny. That's
and I noticed that if I use my bullshit ass fake British accent, they would stay on the phone so much longer.
Kitty's gonna call into the 1-800 BAE-CHAN after dark hotline.
I can get my whole pitch out.
The repetitive.
I have a deep, soft, soothing voice too. If you want to call the hotline, you can hear me personally.
Oh, Kitty will cut you. Could do ASMR. She has
a she definitely could.
I love her voice.
Yeah,
we have a really nice voice.
We gotta get this money up, yo. This is what we about to do. We're gonna take shifts and do this AMSR shit.
We could definitely do that on our TikTok.
We could definitely do that.
We can.
Let's see how that works.
I'm down. Go ahead and plug in the our Cash App so they can pay for our microphone.
Yeah,
you do that. I need a bathroom break.
Get you a Yeti.
We can she eating Cheetos right now. We can ASMR that fuck out that. Just Lala with her titties eating fucking hot Cheetos.
Yep.
All they're gonna listen to her talk. They're gonna listen to the crunch. They're gonna watch the crumbs just go down her cleavage. That's all.
That sounds like money to me.
I'm gonna just name the account's just gonna be called Food Catchers.
Food Catchers.
She's gonna Church's
like
chicken.
Literally, if I drop something, I will pick it up. If it's sauce, I will.
Booby bibs. There we go. Booby bibs. I like it. Booby bibs.
Well, then you gotta make the clothing brand for Booby Bibs.
Yeah. We had boobs with like little pockets in them, like a bib. There we go. Say fucking genius.
I got a bib right here. It catches everything.
That's the whole point. Your boobs are the bibs. And then you just go back and you just do the cleanup and dips and shit. That's the thing.
The channel, Booby Bibs. That's the channel. Gotcha. Now we're all caught up.
There we go.
You got chipping.
Yeah, you got look, man. You want to see the demonstration? Hit that Cash App right there. Outside of BAE-CHAN after dark. We'll monitor it. We'll do it for you.
You guys hit the OnlyFans.
Only yams.
Be ready for the folk that want to poop on them. What?
Wow.
Is that what's going on? Is that what's going on in the hotline talk?
We don't do scat play.
The scat niggas.
But if it's phone, like if it's like phone hotline stuff, you're like, I just want you to poop on me, and then like someone be like, all right, I have to make a sound effect of just like.
Listen, what if you're at BlurCon, right? And then some guys came up to you, I just want you to poop on me. I'll pay you. I got the tarp ready.
You couldn't pay me enough.
Now we turn down money.
No, Otis is. I don't know if he's around. He's in the comments. If anything.
Well, so does everyone.
Or P, some asked for it. Oh yeah, I forgot. So I used to work in the phone operator business for a brief stint.
Okay, like I could totally do the peeing thing, but I can't do poop.
Oh, you peeing on niggas, but you ain't shitting on niggas. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Oh, we know kink shame. We just some shit is ain't for us. I mean, more power to them. But don't bring that shit over here.
I always told women at my job, just show up your feet on the internet. You never know who's gonna want to watch.
I used to do that for good. Who is this user who's doing these crazy things for good money? We scat playing for good money? I don't know.
That's why they're a Facebook user. It makes sense.
Yeah, they would have to pay more. Fuck yeah, they would.
They gotta pay for the old Asian lady to treat.
Yo, man, we're all in on the 1-800 BAE-CHAN After Dark, sex talk hotline. And Booby Bibs.
So we got ASMR Royal, Booby Bibs with La, and then
someone used to pay me so he could drink and pee on me. Oh,
nice.
The whole R. Kelly? Okay.
Why you do that?
Drip, 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 pee on you.
Where'd you find that at?
I don't know. They out there. Oh my gosh, that part of Atlanta.
FYI, if anyone wanted to know, I got feet pictures for sale. Feet pictures for sale.
All right. Well, all right.
So, are they fresh from the Asians? Fresh from the pedicure?
Yeah, they fresh from the Asians.
Fresh from the Asians.
6 months.
Fresh from the Asians.
Give them a little demo. Bottom of your feet.
Most definitely, yes.
No, they don't get anything for free. You might get a bonus after paying.
That's why I have the BAE-CHAN After Dark app right up. Yeah, that FetLife great. That FetLife, you can meet a whole bunch of crazy people on there.
FetLife. I don't know.
I'm on FetLife.
You? What's your FetLife?
That's where I found the whole the sex club thing.
Okay, cool.
That's where I found it at.
So, what are you going to do to separate your feet from the competition. Like you put some jewelry on there, you put some.
I mean, I've already been selling feet pictures. I just haven't really advertised it. But yeah, I put some jewelry on there. You know, I do a couple things. I take requests. You know, whatever it is that you want.
Walk on some Legos. I don't know.
That's right. The BAE-CHAN babes. We got merch, y'all. We have merch.
Walk on these Legos for me.
I mean, if that's what you want me to walk on a Lego. I'll walk on a Lego.
You got to pay extra for the Legos.
Yeah, you might have to pay a little extra for the Lego.
That motherfucker hurt.
Walk in this cat litter.
Because you want me to injure myself.
Yes, you can send all requests to our BAE-CHAN After Dark DMs. We will filter them to the correct person, and of course, at that BAE-CHAN After Dark Cash App, and we can get you those pictures.
What color am I getting my feet done next? And then, you get a bunch.
I'm not a big foot person. I mean, I appreciate a good looking, some pretty toes and all, but it don't really get me there.
They get enough people there.
Pretty toes can do the jam.
I'm sure. Pun intended.
There we go.
So jam. You mean you can't find you on Twitter? I'll put it right back on there. We is in there. We got about 550 followers.
Is that the right one? Is there too many underscores?
That's the right amount of underscore. BAE-CHAN underscore or BAE_CHAN underscore After Dark. We are at 561 followers currently.
Check out the link tree. I'm constantly posting it on my page.
Yes, we're on the link tree.
So you just click on it, take you right there.
Actually, today is Titty Tuesday, of course, so there's a bunch of titties on there for your viewing pleasure. Yo, your wife is a shit, my dude. Your wife be doing some things.
Yeah.
She suck toes too. They ain't no one sucking my feet. You don't want that. I wear a size.
They said
15.
they sucking their wife's toes.
Oh, wife's toes. Okay, I read that too fast.
As she deserves.
She deserves that.
She definitely does.
I suck a toe.
The big toe.
Yeah, I suck a big toe. I'll suck a little toe.
Suck a toe, get the rag.
All of the above.
Well, now, see,
we only let it pass. We did a poll on it, so we're gonna leave it alone. The people have spoken.
Y'all getting a rag.
That's right. Until next year, we'll put the poll out again and see if people change their minds.
2023, y'all getting a rag at the end of
That's right. We won this year.
Okay, some people can get the rag, but it won't be me.
Yeah, it's not going to be me either.
Crazy.
Listen.
Yes, I love the way you're talking about your wife. But yeah, no, I'm not getting the rag.
I don't mind getting it when I make the mess. Like I did that.
The rag. All right. So just a quick go back. So this has been an ongoing thing with us that after sex, after the post nut, who is responsible for getting the warm rag for the wipe up? And apparently Royal refuses to get the rag. So is Lala. Only if they give head, they will get the rag.
No, let's be clear. I don't need to refuse to get the rag because the other party, they volunteer to go get the rag. I don't need to refuse.
Look, he's getting the rag. She don't have no problem because he's getting the rag.
My life.
That's way, but get the warm rag.
I just personally feel like if I have the strength to get up and get the rag, you have not done your job correctly. You just haven't done it, and you should be ashamed.
And what about me? If if I can't get up,
you should be ashamed.
If I can't get up, see, that's how it is. That's the problem. It's all about you.
It's okay. It's okay to lay there for a minute. Get your bearings.
Oh yeah, there was another category just laying the shit until you crusty and you wake up in the morning.
No, not that long.
No, we have 20. I think it was like 24% of people was like, I'm gonna just lay in that shit.
No,
really?
Yeah, it was 24% of people. Facts. The people have spoken.
I mean, I guess they was tired. Maybe you fall asleep right afterwards.
You both tired. You fall in it. Yeah, I understand.
You gotta go into,
folks are like, I choose that though.
Do you need a rag if you cream pie?
You need a shower, hon.
Yeah, you need a whole shower at that point.
Unless you're trying to get pregnant, you're putting your legs all the way up and keep them there for like 20 minutes. I don't know.
Does that work?
I don't know. Yes. It's a superstition.
We had a whole panel on this. How it can't shoot upwards, so it's just like.
What about the demon coochie? The demon coochie never taps out.
Never tap out. I ain't saying
I don't know.
Coochie. I'm just saying.
No, I'm saying I'm getting a rag if it's the threesome.
Getting the rag. I like
you. That's what I'm saying.
She's a squirter. You're gonna have to have a whole blanket for that shit. You're gonna have to.
A towel.
Look, Facebook user is on it. I don't know who that is, but you are the MVP for
constant squirter. You're gonna have to keep it nearby. So technically, yeah, he has to have it. That's a certain situation where you need it all the time. Like if you don't have a beard like mine to soak it all up in one go, then you just need to
wait.
Your beard is not.
Wait. I have a question. Are you leaving it in the beard? You just like a leave-in conditioner?
A little
cap on it?
A little bit.
All right.
That's why it's so black and coarse.
All right.
You're supposed to say that's why it's so soft. He said coarse. So no.
Wait.
Good to know. Right. It's a leave-in conditioner. Needs to marinate.
I've slept in a couple of wet spots too. Sometimes you have to take I'll fall on that sword. If I need to lay on a wet spot so you don't have to, I will lay down.
I feel like laying in a wet spot is a privilege because not everybody can make a wet spot.
That is true.
I wouldn't call it a privilege because that shit get fucking cold. And
no, it's a privilege. Like you get that. It's a trophy. It's an honor.
No, that's the Dominus that's saying that shit. Lay in my fucking mess, you slut.
I didn't make the mess. You made the mess.
The only way that can happen for me, if I'm still in the pre-nut clairvoyance of the whole thing happening. Now when it wears off, and I'm
my man come up with a patch.
I mean, that's what they do now, right? People bleach the beards. They got the different colors. It might be a thing. It might be
a nice salt and pepper beard.
Yes, dear my.
She got that strong.
I don't know why, but gray hair just do something to me right now.
The salt and pepper beard is
good with
I might have to
don't let him be young and prematurely gray.
Right? Oh my gosh.
She want those seasoned niggas.
Yes.
There you go.
Cardi, can we?
5%.
I need you to not listen. I need you to not lay in the west spot, Cardi. I need you to not do that.
Look.
Live there.
If I have the energy.
I'll
get up and lay down a towel.
To do so. It's just
I've had to lay in a couple of wet spots. So if I made her do what she had to do, so just live there, it's like
the post-nut clarity won't allow me to do it. It's just like it's wet.
If it's getting cold, I can't. I gotta.
Here we go.
We gotta get up. We gotta get up. We gotta get this together because I can't sleep that. I can't sleep like that.
I'm gonna enjoy my blackness a little bit longer. You have to become one with the wet spot. Yes. You gotta come on with the wet spot.
You gotta put me in a deep sleep for me to lay in that wet spot and just.
I do have to be pretty tired.
Yeah, I mean, at this point, if we just start off with our own separate rags, then I think that's an equal compromise. Wait, what? Well, then get your ass up.
The wet spot is on your belly.
Get up and get the rag.
I would, in that case, I would get you a rag.
Yes, I would get the rag too if that were the case.
Yeah, because if I'm riding it and I just, you just, let me go get that rag for you. I'm sorry, babe. But you still sleeping in the wet spot because you was already laying there.
Craziness.
Oh man. the baby white warmer by the bed.
Okay.
It's not a bad idea.
You're right.
It's not a bad idea, actually.
That is a good idea.
If you're laying in the wet spot, what would Dr. Umar think about you?
What the nigga thinks about everybody? you just some sucker ass brother. Most likely.
Andrew Tate still in jail? I don't know.
That's commitment, yeah. But
next level, right?
Right, that is
some married with children type shit.
It really is, though. That's somebody that's thinking ahead. They've been through some things.
That's just like next to having like a microwave right next to your bed. Just warm this wet cloth and just throw it in there, like the massage parlors do. Maybe.
Okay.
Maybe.
Did they find?
That's what they do there. That's what they do there, by the way, Royal. If you don't know.
Did they find a Twitter page? That's probably the most important part.
Oh yeah, find that goddamn Twitter page.
Find the Twitter page. It's not that it can be found. It's just sometimes you can type.
Yeah, someone found it. We have 561. Someone found it.
Someone found it.
Someone found it.
Sometimes it just don't come up. I follow the Twitter page, and sometimes I type it in and it don't come up.
It's really weird. I don't know why they hate on us. Maybe it's because it's just way too much porn on there.
I think you just, once you get more followers.
You're not one with the algorithm yet, so
maybe not.
That's what it is.
I'll already gonna be hating. Cause we be all up. We be up and down. We be having like 4,000 views on one thing.
Motherfucker.
Yeah, they can fuck off. I don't know. Anyway,
how many followers we got now?
561. Yeah, we blowing the fuck up.
Shit, growing faster than mine.
Look, man, people.
They
stay committed. They committed to the smut.
I'm gonna need a shout out. Use my sexiest photo.
That's right. Hey, this is our platform. I'm gonna put. Royal, give me like a one picture. Give me one picture of your foot.
Have some cleavage there.
Give me one picture of your foot. One foot picture. I'm gonna put it on the BAE-CHAN page and like direct all traffic to you and all inquiries and Lala, whatever you got going on. The fucking booby bibs. We're gonna get that shit going. ASMR. Get the ASMR with the 1-800 BAE-CHAN After Dark sex hotline. We'll get that shit up and running. Or we can leave sexy comments in your DMs, voicemails.
Like if we get like a massive following on Twitter, we could get paid for promos.
I would hope that would happen.
That would be nice.
That would be very nice.
It's like, you guys want a promo on our BAE-CHAN After Dark Twitter?
Yeah, $1, just $1.
$1.
We start off with $1, and then when we get up there, we charge more.
Mm-hmm.
But if you want the hottest content right now, like don't go to Pornhub, don't go to all them other sites. Go to BAE-CHAN After Dark. We got something for everybody. We got something that will get you off.
You.
All right. Back to the sex work. What else we have to cover? We want to go to how to get into sex work, or now today Asian sex work. When folks be like, what, fuck, I ain't paying no overhead to nobody. I'm gonna just make sex work for myself. With fucking modern OnlyFans and her fans and you fans and fans in general.
One of the things that I love the most about OnlyFans is how it's working for women in the porn industry, because you're getting paid pennies for uploading your content to pages like Pornhub and stuff. You'd have to get so many views before you were getting a substantial amount of income. And people would repeatedly go to your page to watch what you upload as far as content. And then when, OnlyFans and what was the other one, Patreon took off and stuff like that.
Yeah.
You can do the tier level or just pay for a membership, and you're getting all of that same content, and you're getting it directly from the source. I know a lot of stars, content creators who transitioned over, and because I hate that OnlyFans tried to like be like, oh no, we don't want y'all on our platform, because they really made the platform what it is today.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
The problem is though now it's becoming oversaturated, and it's
Big
not
booty
just the
Jones.
regular,
I got you.
Joes and stuff who's
All
making
you
it
had to do was
oversaturated.
make a
It's the
request.
celebrities who are oversaturating it.
Right, exactly.
Yeah, because they already got the popularity and the following, so just got to jump on over and just make bank.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I hate seeing those YouTube videos where they're like, oh, look how much money I made from OnlyFans in 1 month. And then you go to their Instagram profile and they got 750,000 followers.
Right.
Of course you made that much money in 1 month. The first month of your OnlyFans, when you have a following that is peak.
I think that's
windows.
Isn't that the go-to? Like, first you get the following on Instagram model pictures and all that bullshit first, and once you get high up, then you go ahead and jump over. Yeah, you can't start OnlyFans with 0 people.
And a lot of people think they can because they watch those videos. They watch those videos on YouTube. The videos give you all the tips and tricks and how to do.
Mm-hmm.
And then you try and do all of those things, but you don't have that massive fucking following. Mm-hmm. Literally, you need to go viral first. That's what I'll be waiting for. That's the only trick. I went viral on Twitter, or semi-viral on Twitter, and my page got so many clicks and subs, and I wasn't prepared because I hadn't been posting content on there, and I didn't even know how the fuck they found my link. No. But I imagine if I had went viral and put the link in there at the same time.
Niggas will find a way.
Yeah, niggas like you. They're going to find a way.
They're going to find a way. Someone told me they saw me on a Reddit thread, and I was like, what?
Shout out to the Reddit niggas.
Shout out to the Reddits.
Because you never, like, that's my whole thing. Like, that's when people they make the argument, why would I subscribe to OnlyFans? I can see it for free anywhere. And I'm like, you can't see mine for free. That's why you subscribe. You can't get what I'm selling, delivering, providing, offering for free. And then I find out I'm on Reddit somewhere. The fuck?
You know what's going to you know what's going to happen though. I mean, it happens to anyone that has any type of traction. Either it be porn. We've been ripping off porn forever.
Yes.
Like LimeWire. Used to download them Jones all day.
LimeWire.
I used to get porn on accident. Like you.
That too. You download
something else.
Yeah, it ends up being porn.
And you'd be like, well, since we're here now.
Right.
Oh my gosh. But yes, modern day, we own our own platforms now. I love that.
Yeah.
I love it. It really started because cam girls, they kind of own their platform, but you still had to go to a cam site.
Yeah, the webmaster for that.
Those were so trash because it'd be like the people who are your viewers and watchers, they have to buy whatever currency is for that site. So you're spending dollars to buy gold coins to tip your cam model in gold coins, and then she has to do some kind of weird ass fucking transition from the gold coins back to dollars so that she could cash out. And it was for some reason, it was never an equal amount.
No,
you're buying these gold coins. So say, okay, you spend $100, you get 80 gold coins. You tip her 80 gold coins, but for some reason she only gets $50.
Processing fee.
Mm-hmm. It's fucking ridiculous. And it's the same thing for OnlyFans. That's why there's so many competitive sites right now. So it's not just OnlyFans right now, because OnlyFans is taxing.
Look, man, you're exchanging one pimp for another.
The reason why people are not letting go of platforms like OnlyFans is because of the popularity of the platform itself. Everybody's looking to see if you have an OnlyFans. Not everybody's looking to see if you have, one of the other sites. So it's easier to just stay with that very popular platform, even though that very popular platform is taxing.
But I mean, if like I said, if you're making money at the end of the day, you got a big following, you making that okay.
Yeah,
I don't know what taxes look like.
following.
I don't know how you file for that shit, but you know, motherfuckers making
Oh,
millions and
it's
millions of
very
dollars
efficient.
on
They
there.
send you a 1099, 1099K.
Okay.
Or 1099 miscellaneous. It depends on how
I
much
just
you
want to
want.
make enough where I can just, pay my mortgage off. That's it.
That's
Just
the
leave
goal.
me enough to just,
That's the goal.
put that on the
If
side.
it's keep going the way it's going, I can see it.
Right.
Especially if you're doing it as a hobby. That's the goal.
So, do you recommend folks right now who are actually the street workers to transition over? Because there's still folks out there, trying to make a buck for $40. Actually, right now with
See, here's the
with
thing, though.
with
It
inflation, it's
depends on
probably
what
like
you're
$60
selling.
now.
Is anybody charging $40? I think we're banned.
It depends on what you're selling. Like a streetwalker, you're not going to be successful in OnlyFans. You're trying to sell an actual physical product. OnlyFans is digital product. Like they have interface that blocks terms like meet up. Like you can't even type, oh, where do you want to meet up? It will be like, you can't send this message.
Oh, wow.
Because they don't want that type of traffic on their site. The only thing you're supposed to be doing is pictures and stuff. And they regulate it. And they regulate it hard. Because if you're doing something in those pictures that you're not supposed to be doing, ban.
Oh.
You're doing something in those videos you're not supposed to be doing, ban.
Wait a minute, what are you not supposed to be doing?
Apparently one of the rules is that you can't put objects into yourself that were not made for putting into yourself.
Really?
Okay. Yes. I mean, that's reasonable.
Is it though?
It's reasonable, but then it's not, because some people might want to use, I don't know, a fucking cucumber.
Right. That's not really reasonable, I feel like.
But you can't do that.
Don't use a cucumber. What cucumber do to you?
You can't do that, though.
I mean, I saw somebody's Facebook story earlier today, and she put a Coke bottle up there, the big 2-liter one.
Why?
Yeah, they would have took that down.
No.
She had a foot in there.
Down. You don't love
yourself. She had a lot of crazy stuff in there. I was definitely pretty horrified.
No. I don't want that shit on my site either.
I had a video taken down, so that's the only reason why I knew about the rule.
What'd you do?
Huh?
What'd you do?
What?
We did take it down. What'd you do? What? Huh?
Yeah.
Huh? Okay, we're gonna move on.
I mean, I don't mind. I'll say it. Like, that was like my best performing video. So I was a little upset that it got taken down because it was my best performing video. Because I don't actually do stuff like that. I don't do anything with other people on my platform.
You gotta remix it. That's what it is. You gotta remix it.
I did a Velma cosplay. I used a Velma prop, and I wasn't supposed to use the prop that way.
Jinkies.
Oh. They were like, you can't put that in there. And I was like, well, damn. So
I have a good idea what it is, though. Scooby-Dooby-Doo, where are you? What to do now?
But yeah, that's like it's regulated. It's regulated.
Yeah.
So that's why I feel like for prostitutes, that's probably not going to work for them.
Yeah, the transition probably not, but you can leave that street shit, aside, because
this shit
can be dangerous and everything.
Like Backpage, that works for them.
Escort services for the high end folks.
But that's why Backpage works so well for them.
Wow, that's why that shit got shut the fuck down.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder what's new. I don't know what the new Backpage is now for folks. I ain't looking.
Well, honestly, I want to say the new Backpage is like some of them have just infiltrated sugar baby sites.
Now, how can I apply to be a sugar baby?
There are a ton of sites to apply.
Where do I need to go?
The problem is not applying to be a sugar baby. The problem is finding an actual good sugar mama, sugar daddy. Because
I need one.
Most of the time on these sites that they have, you have to pay a fee so that you can be certified as a legit person. So like you'll get like a badge on your profile that says that this person verified who they are. They're an actual person. And like to be a sugar parent, sugar mama, sugar daddy, like the things that you verify with is you might verify your income to say that you actually make a certain amount of money.
I'm broke as hell and give me money.
And to be a sugar baby, you would verify like I guess like other social media sites. Because you know you upload a certain amount of photos, but who's to say you are really you unless you link like say a Facebook or an Instagram or something. And so that's how they like try and verify so that the goal is to get two verified people together who can come with a cohesive arrangement. A popular site for that is Seeking Arrangement. You go on Seeking Arrangement.
I'm going on there too. Shit.
You make a profile. Are you a sugar mama? Are you a sugar daddy? Are you a sugar baby? Do you prefer sugar mama or sugar daddy? Like, you know, you go on there, you create your whole profile. You can pay the money to get verified if you want, but then you have to go through tons and tons and tons of profiles, just like a regular dating site. But then you have to actually have these conversations with these people to see what type of arrangements you guys would want to have.
I gotta get chose.
You gotta get chose, yeah.
Man, I'm trying to get chose out here.
How can I choose when I already choose?
You better get some really good pictures.
Hey, I'm gonna have to get us a whole photo shoot done. I'm trying to get taken care of, man.
Yeah, and it's crazy how many
with this face
can get taken care of. Men can get taken care of. I would say that sugar mamas are like way more giving than the daddies sometimes.
Yeah, because they're nurturing. That's what I need, yo. Like, God, that's what I need.
Yeah. But like I said, the prostitutes have infiltrated sites like that. And so it makes it hard for like the actual legit sugar mama and sugar daddies to get on there because they're on there looking for a sugar baby. And someone's like, hey, I'm selling pussy. Do you want it? And they're like, no, that's not what I want.
I'm trying to sell you a relationship.
They want companionship that they're paying for.
Exactly. That's what they really paying for. With the pussy that comes along with it.
Sometimes. Yes. It's not always, but sometimes.
But if you're super bratty, I'm pretty sure you can get away with
it. I'm selling cold yams. What does it look like?
Need a sugar
mama who's behind.
Where they at?
I'm sure they out there. Come donate my family.
If the couple is cute, the couple is cute, yeah. It's easier for a couple to adopt a sugar baby than it is for a sugar mama to adopt a couple. Like me, I will see a cute couple and I'll be like, do y'all want to adopt me? I'll say that like in a heartbeat.
Adopt is crazy.
That's pretty much what it is, though.
But it's really what it is. Like you're gonna be my mama now, right?
Oh, look at that cute interracial. They get bonus points.
There you go.
Oh shoot!
That's adoption bonus points right there.
But also, couples have sites that are specifically tailored for couples. Like you can go into a couple site and say what you're looking for as a couple. Because for sugar mamas, for like seeking arrangement, it's usually just like one-on-one type of thing.
Also,
they
on
actually have sites that are geared for couples. It's usually like couples seeking other couples, but there's solo people who are looking for couples. And like with the same thing, like, oh, do you want to adopt me? That person might be willing to just like lull out tons of cash for that couple if they really want to be with that couple.
Yeah, that's totally sex work right there.
Yes, it is.
That's definitely sex work. Like, hey, you trying to find that unicorn? Where you at? Slide you a couple dollars, or at least try to get one for free.
I mean, I love swingers.
Shit, free is always the best one, right?
Free is if it's free, it's for me. Now, I don't think I'm necessarily a swinger, but we can get a couple. We can get like another person, like a unicorn.
Y'all not really looking for a couple though. Y'all
no, we're not looking a couple. We're not trying to swap.
Yeah, see, that's
we can't try to swap. We trying to just bring on one,
Yeah.
Plus one.
No, plus one.
Yeah,
I mean,
plus one.
I've gone to a lot of swinger parties as a unicorn, and like it'd be cool, except for like I don't like participate in like a hierarchy type of situation where like the guy might be super interested and then the girl's like no, and then she just vetoes you, and you're like, yo.
Nah, we on a equal level playing field.
Like if y'all shop together, yeah, but like when you go to those parties, they like usually shop separately.
What we do, we look separately, and then we collectively bring into the table.
Mm-hmm.
And then we just go like, no, yes. This might work.
I can't tell you how many times I thought I was gonna find my couple to adopt me, and the girl was just like looked at me and was like, no, you can't.
This ain't it.
You can't bring her home.
Fucking home wrecker. She's gonna take over.
No, not that one.
Not with them titties.
Not that one.
See, them
titties get you in trouble.
Unicorn foray, and I found that I don't know. I found myself in situations where the guy was like, "Oh yeah," and then I feel like the wife was just kind of going along with it, not really interested. And I'm just like, this doesn't feel good. This doesn't feel good at all. I don't like this.
Yeah, that's where it counts. Is make sure everyone feels like welcome and invited.
Yeah,
that's what we're trying.
It gave me a feeling like the wife didn't really want to be anywhere near the situation. Like she didn't want to be poly or she didn't want a unicorn, but she's just doing this to please her guy. And I'm just like, I got to the point where I would prefer to meet the woman and let her bring me.
Yeah, I mean that brings a whole bunch of animosity. Like I don't need you to feel a certain way just because you're doing this for somebody else. I'm gonna need you to be just as much emotionally invested in it as I am.
Exactly. But I feel like there's a lot of that going on. It doesn't feel nice for the person.
They are hard to find, my man. They are hard to fucking find.
Hard to find.
Yeah. Well, I'm proud to say that me and her, we kind of have somebody right now, which is nice.
You got yourself a little person?
Yeah, we kind of have a plus one right now. It's a nice situation. So we'll see how that goes. As of right now, damn, where'd she go? She left. Okay. It's kind of late, but I wanted to end off with the what does sex work look like in the future from now? So next 10, 15 years, do you think women would have literally all the power back again and selling themselves without, regulatory things or, overhead or paying someone else to get this shit out there?
I think whoever's selling themselves or they should have the power. Now, do I think it should be regulated? Probably. Like most things should be regulated. But it's just to the extent of how it would be regulated. We shouldn't. I don't know. I need time to think about it.
I'm saying bring back the whorehouses. Have them just like they have them in Nevada. All certified, regulated, people, and then go from there. Just, government try to stay out of, women's affairs as much as possible and make sure everyone gets paid equally and fairly.
I feel like it's going to be a lot like how, it's going with, like marijuana. Like, for instance, it's slowly rolling out into legalization across certain states. Mm-hmm. And I feel like they're going to do the same thing because
that just sounds like crazy. You're like, hey, I'm going to run down to the corner store real quick and pick up a hoe. I'll be right back.
They're going to regulate it and tax it.
Pick up a hoe.
Because like sites like OnlyFans are making it easier for sex workers to file taxes. And they want that coin.
Oh yeah, they want the money.
Government want that money.
When I was working as a tax preparer, I used to have women of the night who come in and they file a Schedule C.
Really?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Because they want that return.
Oh, that, yeah.
They were paying taxes, but they was getting a return because they was making an income.
That's why I think it should be regulated for the safety of the people selling their
holds
goods.
them bulk.
Safety is my main thing as well.
If you got the coin.
If you're doing that type of work and you get assaulted, we know what kind of assault happens with that. You can't report it without fear of repercussion.
Right.
Right.
That's the worst part about it. Like,
or you got people like Quavo not paying a tag.
That's like the joke that was made in the comments. Is it robbery or is it what did he say?
Raping your pockets. It was robbery and rape.
It's both.
Raping your pockets, I think. What?
All right, so I can see the argument for being raped.
And
you agree to sex on certain terms, and you didn't honor those terms. Sounds like rape.
Sex workers I know, they are cleaner than your average person.
I would fucking hope so.
Because of the field they're in. You know, like the porn industry, they have regulations.
They can have a card like a Metro card with checkups on with the insurance. Yeah, I don't see why not. Show me your whole card. Like, I can just a QR code. I can look at my phone, pick up your stats and everything. Like, okay,
QR code is crazy.
Hey, man, it's the future. We're talking about sex work in the future. What does that fucking look like? I'm trying to have the cyberpunk brain dance thing going on, hopefully soon, and then I can.
I'm definitely
get jiggy with that shit.
What's that episode of Black Mirror?
That's what I was thinking about just now.
Yeah, the fucking thing. Yeah,
video game. That's what I want. That's what I want.
Give me one of those.
I want to play Striking Vipers. Let me get a copy of Striking Vipers right now. Speaking of a copy of a video game, I'm ready to go play Hogwarts Legacy. No.
I understand. Wait, why is the Bird Cartels Workshop coming?
Oh my gosh.
Oh Jesus. All right. I know what poll. We gotta do the poll.
Gotta do the poll.
Poll of the week.
I voted this time.
Thank you, because you're part of the fucking page. Yeah. Well, did you vote?
No, here's the thing.
I did not vote this time. I mean, I voted last time. Though. Wait.
These things?
No. This is what happens. I always forget until we're here and you announce the results, and I'm like, dang, I missed it.
You had all week.
I know.
Damn, did you vote?
I voted the last one.
See,
I voted the last one too.
I voted the last one. Why do I do these things? All right. Anyway.
For the culture.
For the culture. All right. Poll. Again, you can find on the BAE-CHAN After Dark page. Where do you like your cum to be placed or received at? We have face/swallow. We have cream pies. We have ass and titties.
Aren't I excluded from this one? I mean,
no, you can. Actually, there's still a little bit of time left to vote. But
what do I like to split?
Either you can either you like to receive it or where you like to put it at. So it goes both sides. And bukkake. Who wants a bukkake? Fucking everywhere. Let it rain. So as of right now, who you think won? Since y'all didn't see it, you said cream pie.
Let it rain. Clear it out.
We have one for bukkake. You too? You going for bukkake?
I'm definitely going for cream pies.
Cream pies. Okay. So as of right now, well, we want to end this poll, but it's still 11 hours left.
Funny though, it's like if you would have asked me this shit, probably like, I don't know.
Well, of course, both of y'all would say cream pie city. Y'all ain't pulling out.
Like a year ago, I was completely against it. Like I was like, yo, that's a threat. Guys would like. I think Roy was there. I had this conversation before, and I'm like, y'all like when guys say, "Oh yeah, I'm gonna put a baby." I'm like, that's a threat. Don't do that. Don't do that. I don't know what it is. It's something over there where y'all at. It's something over there. Like
when the birth control is in full effect, I don't know. I don't see what the issue is.
See, I don't believe in that. I don't believe in birth control. Like I don't want to put that in my body.
All right, so what we have.
But now I'm a risk taker. We're gonna gamble.
Oh shit. Well, I'll start with cream pie first. Cream pie comes in at 20%. 20%.
Okay.
We have ass and titties 13%. Bukkake 10%. Of course, the money shot always wins face and swallow with overwhelming 57%.
I think it's because it's face and swallow.
I mean, it's there. I mean, if it's there, you might as well swallow it too. So
might as well.
That's why I have it together.
Moisturizer, you know, people be like, "Why black don't crack? Why your skin like you don't look your age?" I know.
That's right. That good old protein seeping into that melanin. Yep. So that's the score of face and swallow wins.
All right.
People love the money shots. Yay to the face. Yay for the face.
Everywhere except for my eyes, you know.
Oh yeah, nobody wants that.
No one wants it in the eyes. Just close your eyes or get those big ass eyelash comb catchers.
Man, I survived 33 years without it ever being in my eye. And then
you did pretty for this, folks. Mm-hmm. Hey, everybody gets one.
You into that? Kind of into that.
I mean, I'm into the face too. I can definitely do the face.
I love the face, like, you know. Yeah. But I'm also into degradation. So.
Mm-hmm. Little bukkake.
No, I'm gonna pass on the bukkake.
Because bukkake is multiple people.
Yeah. I'm okay.
I mean, if it could be done by one person, shout out to them who has a massive cum load, but
just what a hole.
Like a freaking fire extinguisher, like
a fire hose full of ranch coming at you.
Let's go.
It sounds very overwhelming.
Yeah.
All right. So, all right, be prepared for the next poll that will come out tomorrow. And I don't know what it is yet, but once I think of it, it will be out there. But damn, yeah, look at that. It's 10 o'clock.
It is.
Yeah, I'm sleeping.
I love French. But yeah, not when it comes out of a fire hose.
Would it make you feel better if it was blue cheese?
No. With the gag. Because that's chunky, and that's like, you don't want chunks. I
heard a girl talk about some dude. He did the thing and she chewed after, and I was like, "Girl, why?"
She chewed
after.
Like gum?
No, he in her mouth and she chewed.
What? I'm confused. I don't understand.
It's like Snowball?
I'm not understanding why she's chewing. Where's the chew?
I would have threw it.
She had to chew?
She has to chew.
Yeah, that sounds nasty. She should.
Why did you?
Are you dumping your wings and cum and eating it?
No.
I wonder.
No.
No.
What about a popsicle?
No.
I don't think she likes that as much.
No.
See, that's
what.
See. Mm-mm.
Why? What? No, okay, I got a thing with like textures and everything, and that would freak me out. I would be freaked out.
First of all, I have to actually like study and regulate like your diet. That's why I know that you be eating good, Cardi, because you said she feeds you and she also likes to do that. I know she's feeding you what she likes to receive.
Yeah.
But that's the thing. I feel like a lot of guys aren't
whatever she's feeding me,
like if you have a horrible diet, you're not coming in
some type of a hazelnut flavor for some reason. I don't.
Hazelnut, okay.
Hazelnut is good.
Hazelnut.
But most guys are not hazelnut flavored. They're like grapefruit flavored.
Or earwax, I don't know.
Earwax. Oh my god. Like those really freaky, nasty ass jelly bean flavors.
Well,
saying, they're black jelly bean flavored.
It's not good unless his diet is good.
Exactly.
Like,
exactly.
You are what you eat. You are what you eat.
Just pepper wings. Oh, it changed. I'm sorry. It's more like almonds now. It has mutated.
Almond.
Oh, more like almonds now. Okay.
All right. I like almonds more than.
Up what she been feeding you. It's
yeah, you've been eating something different.
She stopped feeding that to you on purpose.
Feels like sweeter 69. Oh, okay.
Huh.
Got
really?
some flavor enhancers.
Interesting.
Interesting.
Uh-oh.
Yes.
You know what that do? Yeah. That's my go-to was a pineapple. I always took a lot of pineapple. But hey, you ask your woman. I might know it. That might be the fucking poll for next week. Maybe. I don't know.
I could see that kind of thing. Yeah.
Maybe it feels kind of weird trying to saying it out loud in my head. Like, hey, poll, what does your nut taste like? Like what? Nobody knows that.
Well, you could probably.
Or how do you like the nut to taste like?
What does she like you to eat before? I don't know.
I mean, eat your fruits and veggies every day.
I don't know.
You know, kind of stay away from red meat, and you'll start tasting a little better.
Lots of water.
Yeah, lots of water. Lots of water.
A
lot of people out there that don't drink water at all. Ugh, why would I want to taste that?
I feel like the ones who don't drink water is the ones who's giving out the chunky.
Yeah, definitely don't drink the Sonic.
Why is it chunky?
I can see thick.
Drink no water.
How is it coming out of your dick if it's chunky? I don't understand that.
Oh God.
Me, like personally, I'm a drinker, so
stop it.
Ready?
As a drinker, I'll be like, yeah, you know what? That vodka had you right last night. You know, like
they're talking about it being chunky. I'm freaking out. Like, I don't mind swallowing it, but I really do have a thing with textures. It's like, it got to be a quick situation. Like, I need to be all the way in the back of my throat so I can just hurry up and get it down.
What's it taste like if he's a smoker?
Smoker?
Yeah.
I don't know. I smoke, so.
I
bet it's different if you smoke cigarettes, though.
Taste like.
Yeah, my experience, I haven't found the difference between a smoker and a non-smoker. So, definitely a drinker, though.
I feel like it would make a difference.
It probably is. I just haven't noticed it.
Look, man, I say it's like almonds, and that's a win in my book.
Are you gonna do a taste test?
Fuck you.
You've never tasted yourself?
No.
Why not?
Like it's like normal.
So you can know what it tastes like.
That's a woman. That is a woman thing.
Oh my God!
Stop
I always
putting your tropes onto us. No, we don't do that shit.
But
Cam, back me up. What the fuck?
You should. If you were a chef
talking nonsense.
in a 5-star Michelin restaurant, do you think you would not taste the food before you serve it to your guests?
The chef is tasting everything.
Really don't know what his food tastes like.
Mystery test blindfold. Go ahead.
Without him tasting it. What do you mean? How are you serving us?
I am not like.
It's not the worst.
No, I'm not doing that.
I feel like it would have a very specific taste.
I am not tasting my own kids. What the fuck?
Why not? Why not? What's the reason why not?
If you come in her mouth, are you kissing
her? Am I like Kronos? Like the Greek Titan?
If you come in her mouth, are you kissing her?
Not like right after.
Not right after.
So you have a problem with your own
snowballing
your own self? I don't get it.
I'm not saying to come swap with her. I'm just saying.
Oh God.
She swallowed it. Would you kiss her?
The women are coming after me. Why? This is just like all right. Hollywood, I know you watching, bro. Where are you? Yes, there we go. Thank you.
But why?
Where are the men here? We are not tasting ourselves.
What's the reason why not?
Because if you won't taste it, why should I?
Exactly.
Because you fucking love it.
No.
No.
Okay, it could be terrible. What's there to love?
Yeah, after she swallows, yeah, you can do after, but the initial hot hits, the hot hit of the nut, no.
Would you taste it then?
Not no. Not doing
what if
the hot.
She has a full facial? It's all over her lips and everything.
No.
I used to date somebody who wouldn't want it to touch him at all. Like no parts of it.
I love this man. I love
nigga. Yeah, you out. Get out, Hollywood. You out. You out. Bye, boy. Bye. Get that comment off my goddamn screen. Ridiculous.
Y'all are ridiculous.
Yeah, you gotta be nasty.
Yeah, not the hot hit. Like the first.
Be nasty.
Like the first rope. Like I'm not tasting that. Fucking crazy. Well, I love it. No, as long as she loves it, that's all that fucking matters. That's all that matters. I'd rather know after the fact. Hey, was it good? Yes, cool. Boom. We got it. Fist bump. And look now.
I feel like that says something about yours if you want.
Hollywood's just trying to be the man of the women people.
Look, he's the MVP. She already know what she got. And she's happy with it, okay?
I ain't
like, if you want your woman to behave like that, then you need to be doing what he's saying he don't. Obviously, he's doing something right.
Yes.
Claire, look.
Yes.
Like, he might as well fucking use the penis shovel and shove it into his hand and pop it. Go ahead. You go ahead and do that.
We're not doing that.
Man, why? What's a penis shovel? That's what it's for, right? Just scoop it out.
Allegedly.
That's the scoop someone else is out.
Oh, excuse the fuck out of me. Someone else's. I am not doing that club.
It is. It's someone else's.
Look, man, your club holder card number 1. You got it. You're in the club by yourself on that one. I'm not.
He's out by himself.
I'm not doing it on this show. On this show. Only one. It's not what it's shaped for, because all dicks aren't like this. Not a shovel.
It's not that. It's not the shape of the shaft. It's the shape of the head.
It's the head.
No. The head is made for penetration to go through.
I mean, maybe his doesn't mushroom.
I have a beautiful.
Some people's don't. I think.
Do you have a sleeve over it?
No. It's perfectly cut and crafted by the gods.
Turtleneck. I don't have a problem with the turtleneck.
Just lick a little off the.
Yeah.
You know what? She about to get in trouble. she about to be in a whole fucking trouble. That's all I've done. All I've done for you. Making you feel good. This is how you do me?
Yeah.
I am a man. God damn it.
I feel like it's like that thing where like I think like a lot of people were talking about like
that's gonna be the Twitter poll.
Like actually taste.
Have you tasted your own nut? That's gonna be the Twitter poll for next week. It's gonna be just a fucking yes or no, and a third. Why the fuck would you ask me that question?
Yeah, don't put that third in there.
I'm putting a third in there.
Oh, but then no, we're not gonna get the yes or the no.
Exactly. We need the yes or the no.
Because I'm gonna take the why would you ask me that question as a yes.
Why?
Because you could have just
exactly.
Said no.
You could have just said no, but you didn't. Therefore, I think you did it.
Because it's crazy. It's ludicrous.
Or it's like, of course I do. Why would you ask me that question?
We'll see, but not this guy. Not today.
You could put 2 versions of no and 2 versions of yes.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah.
What?
He's so tired of us.
I am. I'm just sick of y'all shit.
What?
The both is used.
What?
With the rags and the shovel dicks and the cum tasting.
That's BAE-CHAN after.
Because we're right.
It is BAE-CHAN after dark. This is what we do Unfortunately,
so we come here, we give Cardi a hard time. And you know
as you see, it just rolls off a Cam's back like this. I'm not even entertaining none of this fuckery.
Then afterwards,
Cam ignores us.
He's like, I'm doing business right now. I ain't got time.
And then afterwards, he goes and gives
this
Ty a
dumbass
hard
shit.
time.
Right.
Go give Ty a hard time after.
She about to give me a hard time right after this. She's like, babe, and I'll be like, no. Then it's gonna be a whole thing.
Listen, like 3 weeks from now, he's gonna be like, all right, you guys.
No.
What happened to you?
I have done a lot of things for this show.
What happened to you tasting and stuff? Experimenting for the sake of the show.
I'll be experimenting, but that is not part of the experience.
It is a Cardi experience.
It really isn't.
The people want to know.
It really isn't.
That's what they want.
It's not like we're asking you to go get head from a.
Shut up, you.
It's not like we're asking you to go get head from a guy and then tell us who gives better head.
I mean, if we have another co-host who's like bi or gay, then yeah.
Cardi don't know how to. Cardi don't know how to just.
You guys had a guy on here before. You guys did. You guys had a guy on here before. I'm gonna go through the archives. I'm gonna find that guy. I'm gonna tell you guys
who that guy is.
So you guys can invite him back on the show.
That guy. Oh yeah, I remember. I vaguely remember it, but yeah, we did have a guy who was. I don't know.
What are we talking about?
Okay. We had a guy on the show who was gay, and I forget what we were talking about though, but it was totally unrelated to like. Gay.
We definitely need to have a gay guy's opinion, gay or bi guy.
I think it was Nick. The sex.
We're missing like a whole demographic.
Yeah, because he clearly has to speak on this shit. Because I'm not doing it.
We need a bi guy.
We do. We need a bi guy.
I'll share a lot of my experiences. And
your bi experience?
Put myself out.
We're talking about a bi guy, and you said you're going to share your experiences. I just need to know what's happening.
No, just my life experience, not going out there and
They keep setting you up for failure.
Yo, ain't she? Ain't she? For whatever reason, you give me some feet pics and we'll talk.
I just took the opening. You set it up for me.
That's fucking bullshit. That's what it is. But no, Cardi experience story coming up soon. We want to talk about the knocking off the bucket list of threesome this year. So had a crazy weekend this weekend. Went back to the club with our plus one. That shit was fire.
Plus one has been a frequent flyer.
Yeah.
Don't hate, appreciate. Don't hate, but next week is my show, so I will show. I heard that doesn't. Maybe I don't know.
I think he's on your side.
He's eating.
Yeah, he's definitely on your side.
He's in there doing some things that
Well, Cardi got me up past
brave and bold.
So you get what you get.
Okay, if that what happens, then we need to do this later. Then I like this, but I feel it's like totally 2 against 1, and it ain't fair.
I mean, tell your homie to say something.
He's not entertaining the shenanigans y'all two are putting up.
He's like completely ignoring everything. Like
he is.
Filter it out.
There you go. But yeah, this past weekend was fucking crazy, and I felt like that nigga this weekend. I
can't wait for story time.
Yeah, story time next week, guys. So be prepared for that. Look forward to. Yes, and I think we're going to talk about relationships as well next week too. So
sounds good.
All right, sounds good. All right, guys. Let's fucking get this shit sound off. Royal, you go first.
Well, she doesn't have her glasses.
I didn't know she was that blind. Damn.
That blind.
Oh, Lord.
You need to read your own outro.
I still have to work on the outro. But yes, you guys, it is your high queen. You may follow me at Thy Royal Gymnast on everything because that's what it is. Yeah. I am thy royal gentleman.
Don't forget, she is selling feet pics.
Oh yes, feet pics for sale. Hit the inbox. Oh my god. Yes.
Yeah, go to BAE-CHAN After Dark. We'll filter it properly, and you can get yourself some feet by Royal. If that's your thing, we got you. Of course, 1-800 BAE-CHAN After Dark hotline for ASMR and sex talk. We got you if you need that.
Oh yeah, we definitely got to do that.
$5 a minute. You take PayPal, Cash App, Venmo, something like that.
$5 a minute is expensive.
Zelle. Well, we provide a really good service, and we don't sell ourselves short because we're in a couple guys.
You right.
You see what we see. You see what we look like, and now you know our voice, and you can match it with see that's extra. God damn it! Yay! See?
Yay!
All right, Lala.
All right, everybody. It's your girl, Lala. It's a random. Don't forget the Z. You can find me on Instagram, Facebook, Twitch, Twitter, TikTok, you name it. If the name's not there, neither am I. It's funny I say that because that name is not on my OnlyFans, but the OnlyFans exists. But anyway.
Do I need to make a banner for OnlyFans for you?
No, you do not. But anyways, you guys can find me here on Tuesdays, BAE-CHAN After Dark. You guys can find me on Fridays on the Honey and Cocoa podcast. And on Thursdays and Saturdays, you can catch me on the Blurred Cartel.
If not, of course, you can always DM us, and we can also filter that through too. Cam.
Main Spy can't hear. AK with AK, hungover, not heartbroken. Protect your peace. Don't fuck your coworkers. The dick is not a shovel. I don't know.
Dick is not a shovel. Yes, I'm gonna add that to my tagline.
All things considered. But follow Word Cartel on Facebook, IG, YouTube, Twitter, Spotify, TikTok, Twitch, Roundtable tomorrow. What it sound like on Thursdays, and make it make sense on Saturdays. So all that and more. So
all right.
Dick is not a shovel.
Sounds good. Of course, me. Cardi Experience, you can find me on Instagram, Twitch, Twitter, of course, after BAE-CHAN After Dark. Don't taste your own cum because it's not sanitary. I'm assuming it's not sanitary. Don't be Kronos.
I'm giving you a high quality product.
don't be Kronos. And we're gonna check you guys next week, 8 o'clock for your next episode of BAE-CHAN. Check out for the poll. It's going to be coming out tomorrow. And until then, if you're going to hoe responsibly. Or sex work responsibly or smarter. I don't know. Get in where you fit in. Get that money.
Responsibly.
There we go. Night, guys.
Bye.
Bye.
What do you mean by that?
Bye. That's what we mean.